What's the worst date you've been on then?
The worst date?
Just the worst date you could think of.
I've been on a lot of really bad dates. One was a blind date that was just not compatible at all. Was horrible. But I think the very, very worst date is when I was in high school. And it might have been one of my first dates ever, so maybe that has something to do with it.
Could be.
I was like, I don't know, 15 or something like that, and went out with this guy, and we went to some dinner or something, and it was all very awkward and horrible because it was in high school, like one of the first dates.
Like, what do I do?
And yeah, like, and but he had a car and he wore a leather jacket and he seemed kind of cool. Anyways, we went to dinner. And I grew up in a small town in the mountains of New Mexico, and there's this huge bridge called the Gorge Bridge. And it's this huge, huge drop into this canyon where the Rio Grande is. And so we had dinner in town, and this is winter. And then he drives me out to the Gorge Bridge. Huge bridge. Everything's frozen. Drives me out there in the middle of the winter. We walk out of the middle of the bridge, and don't ask me why I went out in the middle of the bridge. And he pushed me. No, I'm kidding. No, we go out there. And then I don't know if he thought it was cool or something, but he, like, grabs the railings on the other side and, like, lifts his feet up in the air. And I'm thinking, oh, my God, he's going to die. He's going to fall. It's like everything's frosty and freezing. I'm like, he's going to fall. He's going to die. I'm going to see this kid fall, like, you know, a mile down into the river there. It was very traumatizing. So I think that was up there on the worst days.
First date.
Yeah, it's just, you know, but that's the kind of thing that, you know, that turns me off. The guys that are like super flashy or feel like I'm an impressive baby and I'm so cool. It's like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of women don't. It's like, just be yourself. And the best way to, you know, relate to a woman is to treat her like a friend and like a buddy, not like a piece of meat.
What do you look for in a guy? What's the one characteristic that you think stands out the most in your eyes?
For me, it's just a genuine person. I love an honest, genuine person who's just really comfortable with themselves and who's going to be themselves no matter what around everybody. Somebody who doesn't change themselves depending on the people they're around. Someone who's just themselves, no apologies. You know, it's just a really attractive trait.
What can we expect to see in season 2?
Oh, let more of me. No, I'm just kidding. No, season 2 is, the big difference between season 1 and 2 is that 2, it gets a little bit more strategic. Some of the guys throw some more strategy in there. The first season, all the guys were like such a family and so sweet and loving and like crying on each other and was so awesome. This year there's that as well, but it's it's more competitive. The guys improve a lot faster, and it's just amazing to see their progression. It's you watch it and you go, oh my God, you know. But on top of that, it still has the same elements of last year that you just feel for these guys and you just love them to pieces.
So when does season 2 actually start then?
A couple days. Sunday, October 12th, 10/9 Central on VH1. So don't miss it. It's gonna be awesome.
So, about your website, pickuptara.com, can you just, kind of give us a little information about that? How's that going for you?
Yeah, it's going great. I started pickuptara.com about 2 months ago, so it's just getting started. There's still some construction to be done and whatnot. But basically what it is it is a place for men and women to come together and have a dialogue about love and relationships and how to approach a girl and how to treat a girl and what to do in this situation and that. It's just so cool because what's happening is that people are starting to blog. Basically, you sign up and become a member. It's kind of like a MySpace sort of thing, and put your picture and personalize your page and everything. And there's forums, so you can go interact with people there. But what's so awesome is people are blogging, and like actually one of the contestants last year is on it, and he wrote about a girlfriend cheating on him. And so he talks about this girlfriend cheating on him, what happened, and then all these other members comment on it, and they're saying, you know, you hang in there, do this, not that, and everyone's giving advice and relating to one another. So it's just a place for you to go to vent, get feedback, because so many guys don't have a woman to ask their perspective. If you don't have a sister, you don't have a girl that's a friend that you can say, hey, what do I do in this situation? So they come on there and they ask me and they ask everybody.
Well, you got any shout-outs you want to give out before we end this?
I want to thank God, everybody. I'm just so lucky to have been on the show. So thank you for everybody on the show. Thank you to Mystery and Matador for being so cool and helping the guys out, and really thank you to all the amazing contestants on the show, because you guys made the show just the absolute best show it could be, and you're the real stars. So, and my mom and everybody, but they know that. So, thank you, and thanks to you guys for having me on. So.
Of course, yeah. Well, you guys heard it best from Tara Ferguson, the co-host of VH1's Pickup Artist. So, I'm Nick Plowski from Minneapolis' 104.1 Jack FM saying, have a good day.
Bye. Bye.